Can you tell me, how can organizations balance the need for data privacy with accessibility of digital credentials in compliance with the GDPR standards?
If you look at how GDPR basically works, it's about empowering, I think, the user, like to have the user take control, providing the user with tools that can put them in control of their own data. And GDPR is also a lot about minimizing data sharing. So if you have tools where you can enable users to only share what is absolutely necessary, so you have this full accessibility, but you only share what is absolutely required. And that could be for digital credentials. That could be in terms of, you see a transcript. If you have that as a paper or PDF version, you cannot choose what to share. You share the whole thing. If you don't want to share something, you might have to cross it over with a black marker or whatever. But in a digital world, you can apply measures to have like partial disclosure. So you only disclose relevant information for a certain position or a certain job in a certain recruitment situation, or when applying to a university somewhere where only certain grades are needed to share. Maybe you got an A in mathematics, but you didn't get an A in data empowerment or whatever course you participate in. So having this way of still keeping things super transparent, but still giving the ownership to the user, and they have full control of their data. That could be one way of looking at balancing those two. Our background in working with digital identities, the Danish national identity scheme, really transpires into how we've also built the platform. So having this extra layer of knowledge within how to handle digital identities also transpires into how we handle data on the platform, how we secure data, how we store data, how people can access data, how they can share data. And sometimes this is under the hood, so it's not something you can actually see on top of, when you issue a credential, but the data behind it has all these, things applied to it. So that's super important, and especially for higher ed, where, student data, securing student data is very important. You don't want, data being transferred to third-party countries, or someone requesting to access data that they're not allowed to view under the data protection regulation. So yes, it's super important.